So about 5 months ago, I made a video telling how to properly sex Kribinsis cichlids and did a little introduction to our fish. Well, yesterday I noticed that we have fry, so let's take a look at our breeding Kribinsis cichlids. You'll see right there, mom and dad. Dad is currently on top of the cave. Mom has a red belly, and you'll see all the babies there on top of the cave. They're right now actively feeding on the algae. I don't have a good count on the fry yet. They're still too small, spread out, and moving around quite a bit to get a good count. If I had to just kind of take a guess at it, I'd say it's in the 40 to 50 hatchling range. We are feeding them with basically just very fine flake, and they're also eating that algae on that cave. So we've had these fish for a little over 5 months. It took a while for the two cichlids to kind of get along. For a while they kind of stayed on the separate sides of the tank, but after a few weeks they started trying to pick out a cave, and they actually selected this cave here, and you can see there's a couple fry inside there kind of moving around. What they did is they actually took rocks and enclosed the front of that cave and made the opening a lot smaller. So initially the cave was like that, had a pretty big opening, and they actually moved rocks and enclosed the cave to make it safer for them. And I have never actually seen where the eggs were laid. I have done research, and apparently they like to lay their eggs on the undersides of caves. So I'm guessing on the roof inside that cave is where they were at. And let's take a look here. You can see now the fry are actually feeding on the little bit of algae that's growing on the fake plants. So the mother cichlid is very protective. If the male gets too close or gets too gets an attitude with them or does anything weird, she'll run him off. Right now they're getting along, everything's hunky-dory, but occasionally she will kind of run him off and get him away from the babies. Generally they make very good parents. As you can see, the fry feel safe around them. They're not trying to hide from them. They're not getting ate. You know, they do make good parents. And but yeah, I would classify the Kribinsis cichlids as being a easy to medium breeder. Took us 5 months having them in a tank. The tank is currently 73 to 74 degrees. I do water changes every few weeks, and we feed them 2 to 3 times a day. So they're happy, they're healthy, and they're doing a good job being parents. So we'll update again once they get a little bit bigger, maybe here in another week or so. But that's all for today.